Did you miss me?
It's a really nice day, living in the right space. Breathing your grace, got me feeling so good.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jeff. I'm so pumped to be back. Man, it's been a minute since I have made a video. Holy moly, like 2 months or something. So appreciate you guys being patient with me. And today, I got a pretty crazy story for you guys. So buckle up, put your hard hats on, and get ready. And yes, if you do follow me on Instagram, I did shave my head, but this video is not about Mr. Baldy. This video is about NFTs. Stay tuned. My next video, we're coming clean about going Mr. Clean, coming clean about going clean, coming clean about going bald. I don't know what the title will be, but that's the one I'm shooting after this video. So more to come there. But today, let's talk about NFTs and how your boy went from something to nothing, now back to something in the NFT game, because this was crazy. But before we get to the video, I wanted to create another little edit. It's been a minute since I've created a fun edit, just with some good music, some good jams. So enjoy this little tune, and then we're going to jump into the video.
How come you didn't participate in class today when the other kids were telling me what they wanted to be when they grow up?
I don't know. They all just sounded stupid.
Well, before you leave, I want you to tell me, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to change the world. I don't want to be like these other kids. I want to be my own boss. I don't want to work for nobody. What do I look like taking orders from people? I want to do things that were never done before. I want my legacy to live forever. I want to make sure my kids are straight and my kids are straight. You feel me?
I want to expand my brain, but I'm trapped in prison. Got me shackled up with chains for the maximum sentence. I'm trying to get out my ways to bring me back to senses, and maybe teach myself some game and turn my rags to riches. Ain't no excuses, we all start at the bottom. Gotta learn to speak your truth, and that's just part of the process. Shit, if I ain't the solution, guess I'm part of the problem. You pulling flowers out the roots when I just wanted to blossom. And I'm exhausted, but I tried my best. We need to change, cause we was tired of stress, trying to flex. Bought you a chain, but couldn't buy respect. I'm not impressed. We can't evolve unless we follow steps, it's not a test. Tired of fronting like we not oppressed. And I thought if I was rich, then all my problems be through. Till I made a few million, and now I got more problems than you. I know it feels good to win, but it hurts a lot when you lose. You'll never say what you gon' do unless you following through. I'm talking execution. And I don't know where I'm going, but I'm learning as I'm growing. That's the evolution. Hope I don't finish last. I'm still healing from my past. I need some retribution. Did a lot of getting even, but I'm sick and tired of beefing. What's the resolution? I'm talking evolution.
All right, so here we go. A couple weeks back, I was getting into the NFT game for the first time. Now, many of you have probably been seeing NFTs in the news. You've heard about cryptocurrencies, non-fungible tokens, Bitcoin, Ethereum. You've probably heard these words, and if you're in the game, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, NFT is essentially a digital asset that you purchase. It lives on the blockchain. You purchase this digital asset with, in most cases, cryptocurrency, in this case, Ethereum, and then you own that asset. In some cases, NFT is just like a picture. In other cases, an NFT is like a ticket, or like it has utility where it'll give you access to something, to a community, to a group. These things are getting kind of crazy, like Ready Player One style. And then other ones are more like trading cards. So there's levels to the NFT game. One of the first projects that I ever got involved with that I was interested in joining up with was one that me and a couple of my buddies were really excited about, called the Goat Society. The Goat Society was essentially, I guess to put it kind of blatantly, it was just goats. But the goats have utility in the future, where there'll be access to private events, to sporting events, to meetups, and then a game that they're planning to create. So there's a couple of interesting utilities with this NFT project, but it was really one of the first ones that I kind of got into. There was tens of thousands of members in their Discord channel. Discord is essentially like a big chat room where you can create a chat room for anything. People have them with their friends. People have them around games. People have them around NFT projects. And it's a way for the community to communicate with each other that's a little more that's a little simpler, a little more direct than something like a social media page. Many NFT projects, though, will have a Discord, a website, an Instagram, a Twitter, all of that stuff. that you can follow and stay in tune with the project on. But Discord is where a lot of those updates are happening. Sometimes there'll be like competitions in the Discord. Anyways, I got involved with this project because they had a ton of members in their Discord. Some of the utilities of the NFT were really interesting. My friends were really excited about it, and I really wanted to make my first NFT play. I wanted to mint NFTs. Minting NFTs is essentially when the NFT is released, you go onto the website and you mint it. It means you're the first one to purchase it. Usually what happens, or what you're hoping will happen, is that you purchase the NFT for the mint price. You essentially create the NFT. And then that NFT will go up in value because other people want it. It becomes a little more scarce. There's different sort of strategies that these projects use. So your NFT, you may buy it for like 0.08 Ethereum, but then in the future, maybe you sell it for 0.2, 0.5. Some of these insane projects have gone up to like 40, 50, 200 Ethereum. Projects like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, projects like CryptoPunks. These things have gotten insane, but there's so many projects right now, so you kind of have to find one that you're interested in. Anyways, I'm rambling, getting back to it. This project was interesting to me, so I decided to get ready. I purchased 3 goats when they were available to mint. But the thing about this project is, and how a lot of other projects are, is when you mint the NFT, it's like a mystery NFT. And then a couple days later, they'll reveal to you what your actual NFT is. This is to build hype, kind of draw out the marketing of it, get people really excited. And I was waiting for those couple of days, super pumped, because this is the first time I've ever really invested in NFTs, to see what they were, see what I had gotten. So for the reveal event, they're going to have an AMA where you get on, you can listen to some of the people who created the project talk back and forth, and they were doing giveaways. So I hadn't actually signed up for the Discord yet. So I jumped in to sign up for the Discord a couple minutes before the AMA actually went live. This was really my first time ever using Discord with an NFT project. I had been in a couple before, but I hadn't really got into them or really like been a user of Discord. So I jump on and I get a direct message from an account that says to enter for the giveaway, you have to register your account. And once you've registered, that's how we will distribute our award to you. I'll have you know, this was really my first Discord experience. This is my first NFT experience. So I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Let me go ahead, jump in and register, so I might win. It's like $20,000 in giveaways, Super Bowl tickets, all this other stuff, free NFTs, that kind of thing. So I jump in, I click on the link, it takes me to a page, and it looks like a MetaMask branded page. Now, if you don't know what MetaMask is essentially what's called your digital wallet. I mean, think about it honestly, like if you have a physical wallet that you take cash out of your savings account and you put it in the wallet, then you use that to like buy stuff, you use your cash. A digital wallet has a lot of the similar functionality where you might take, cryptocurrencies out of like a Coinbase account or out of another wallet, you put it into this wallet, and then you can use that to buy stuff. So MetaMask is a wallet. MetaMask is the wallet that I've been using and that I've continued to use for all of my transactions. But this page was MetaMask branded. It asked for what's called your secret passphrase and your password. Now, disclaimer right now, never give out your secret passphrase to anyone, to anything. Verify your links in like 4 different ways, which we'll talk about later. Never do this. But in this moment, in my mind, I really thought that your MetaMask secret passphrase would be used to verify that this was your thing. After all, MetaMask isn't necessarily like another account where you have like an email address and a password and then I forgot my password. They don't really do that. It's your secret passphrase or like nothing. You do have a password that's sometimes used if your wallet like goes to sleep where you can get back into that. But between those two things, it's really all you have. So at this point in my NFT journey, I was like, okay, I guess I got to put in my secret passphrase to verify it's me. So I put that information in off of this Discord direct message and then jump back in to the AMA. So I'm listening to the AMA. It's GOAT reveal time, and I go back to my OpenSea account. OpenSea is essentially an NFT marketplace where your NFTs will live. Once you have purchased them, you can go in there and see your collection. So I go back into OpenSea, and I see that one of my goats is missing. And I was thinking, well, okay, I guess that means that my goat is being revealed. It goes away, and it comes back once it's been revealed. I'm creating all this stuff in my head, okay? I have never done this before at this point in time, so I'm creating this narrative in my head. Then I go into my MetaMask, and I see that my MetaMask account balance has gone down from what at one point had been like 0.2 Ethereum to 0.0009 Ethereum. And then I look at my OpenSea, I have a bunch of hidden NFTs that were really cheap that I hadn't remembered purchasing. So at this point, I thought that I had really done something stupid in my NFT like OpenSea searching so far. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to look at my transaction history. Nothing was really stacking up. I had some like MetaMask transactions I didn't know. And then I go and another one of my goats leaves. And when the second goat left, I knew right then and there what had happened. Unfortunately, guys, once you give up that secret passphrase, you essentially are just screwed. There's not like a reset my secret passphrase. There's not like a chase this transaction down sort of thing. You really are just kind of SOL. You can try locking down your OpenSea or whatever, but at the end of the day, your secret passphrase never changes. Your secret passphrase and that wallet are one and one. If someone has that secret passphrase and your password, I mean, sorry, Charlie. Sorry, you're kind of done. So over the course of the next 15 minutes, I lost like 6 of my 8 NFTs and all the Ethereum that was in my wallet. This was a major hit for me. Probably the biggest loss that I've ever had, where like a scammer loss I've ever had in my life. And looking back on this, hindsight bias, it's like, why would you ever do that? But at the time, I was still learning the space. At the time, I was still just trying to figure out, what was the secret passphrase? What does MetaMask and OpenSea, how do they communicate? How do you verify who you are on the blockchain? What are all these things? And if you don't really have a great foundation of like what to watch out for, a lot of this stuff, as you can see, I'm like creating narratives in my head, connecting dots that I just was kind of assuming were similar to my other internet accounts and experiences on the internet. So I had a lot of things kind of working against me in this. But I want to tell you all this story because for all of the people that are getting into this space right now, this will happen to you. I open up my Discord every single day and I have at least 10 messages that are trying to scam me now to give them my MetaMask to mint an NFT on a fake website. So if you're going to get into this NFT space, please understand how to verify links. You need to cross-reference the social media accounts, the OpenSea account, the official links that they have in their Discord. Many of these Discord channels will have an official links section. You need to cross-reference those things so you know where you need to be. You need to be on the right URL, and you need to make sure that you're not responding or giving out that secret passphrase to anyone, anytime, anywhere. The only time where you're going to have to give your secret passphrase really is when you're importing your MetaMask wallet into MetaMask. And double check, quadruple check, whatever you got to check it, however many times you got to check it to make sure that you're actually on the MetaMask account import. It's a Chrome extension. It's pretty easy to install, but just please make sure, please make sure that you're doing it the right way when you try that. Beyond that, guys, though, the space is super, super exciting. I'm a huge believer in cryptocurrency. I'm a huge believer in NFTs. I really think that it's going to be this next Web 3.0 era. There's going to be massive opportunities to create wealth, massive scams to lose all your wealth. So if you have to create multiple wallets for different projects, do that. Try to protect yourself as much as you can as you're getting into this space, because as exciting as this space is, it is a super dangerous space. And I've been there. I've lost thousands of dollars playing this game. But hey, if you ain't shooting, you ain't scoring. So that being said, though, I've invested in some more projects since then. I reinvested in the GOATS project. I bought another project called Spooky Boys Country Club. That NFT has already tripled in value since I bought it. So it's been exciting to make some moves in the space, and I'm super pumped to stay in it. If you have any questions about your NFT journey, if you have any questions about this process in general, get in the comments, let me know. I'll do my best to get back to every single one of you. And I hope this story resonated with a few of you to be wary on this journey. I'm so pumped to be back though, guys. Thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, do what you gotta do, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
I want to expand my brain, but I'm trapped in prison. Got me shackled up with chains for the maximum sentence. I'm trying to get out my ways to bring me back to senses, and maybe teach myself some game and turn my rags to riches.